If you decide that after being arrested here in Florida, you are not going to get a criminal defense attorney, but you are going to defend yourself, there's all kinds of jokes and quips about people who defend themselves. I'm not going to go down that road, but there is one thing that you are missing, and you are missing the mark in a very big way. And I was running into some different courtrooms in the Orange County Courthouse the other day, and this young lady prosecutor was up against what we call a pro se litigant, somebody that didn't have an attorney. My funny conversation in the hallway was the fact that her colleague was like, she prepared all weekend, all night, slept on the floor because nobody wants to get a doctorate in law and pass the Florida bar and lose a case to somebody that is not a lawyer. We, my friends, are talking about ego. Plain and simple, we attorneys have big egos. Let me tell you, pro se litigants, you folks that want to go it alone, you trigger something in these prosecutors. They go way hard on these cases because there's an unpredictability to somebody that doesn't know the rules, number one, but most of all, their entire office. Folks, the prosecutors are right there behind a couple walls. That's their office. That's the Orange County Courthouse. There's hundreds of attorneys there. There's supervisors. What attorney wants to go back to the office and say, I lost a trial. I wasn't even up against an attorney. I lost to just somebody that came in and whooped my rear end after all my legal training. Folks, you are up against ego, and ego is a strong motivator to convict you. And if I were you, I think you'd be better off hiring even a not so experienced lawyer sometimes rather than making the state, you will make the state over prepare. And their conviction rate is very high, astronomically high against people who don't have lawyers. And I don't think it's because you're not doing a good legal job. I think it's because they cannot show their face in the office if they lose to you. That's just something to keep in mind. I'm just throwing that out. I just heard that. It makes total sense. And for those of you willing to go it alone, I do wish you luck. At least you know what you're up against.